Now, Indian Foreign Secretary Vardhan Shringla on a two-day visit to Myanmar, the first high-level outreach from India since the Myanmar military coup in February. On the trip, Shringla emphasized on a return to democracy for Myanmar. The Indian Foreign Secretary met General Min Aung Hlaing, who is the chairman of Myanmar's State Administrative Council. Min Aung Hlaing is the head of Myanmar junta that seized power from Aung San Suu Kyi government on the 1st of February. He also met with the members of the National League for Democracy, which is the party of Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi. Sources have told WION that Shringla had asked for a meeting with Aung San Suu Kyi, but it did not materialize. Aung San Suu Kyi was sentenced on the 6th of December to 4 years in jail for incitement and breaching coronavirus rules. Her sentence was later reduced to a 2-year term of detention. The Foreign Secretary stressed on India's interest in seeing Myanmar's return to democracy, release of detainees and prisoners, the resolution of issues through dialogue and complete cessation of all violence. Shringla also handed over 1 million doses of India-made COVID-19 vaccines to the representatives of Myanmar Red Cross Society, a move to support for the country's fight against COVID-19. Myanmar is one of India's key strategic neighbours. The country shares a 1,640-kilometre-long border with a number of Indian states, including Nagaland and Manipur. Since the coup this year, India has condemned any use of violence, rooting for restoration of democracy in Myanmar. WION's principal diplomatic correspondent Vardhan Shringla has sent us this report from New Delhi. Let's listen in.
The two-day visit of Indian Foreign Secretary Vardhan Shringla is over, and we know that this is a significant visit given that this is the first ever visit of a top Indian government official to the country since the coup that happened on 1st of February. India was keen for a meeting with Aung San Suu Kyi. She, of course, was someone who had led the democratic transition in Myanmar in the first decade of this century. She was deposed by the military junta on 1st of February when the coup happened, but the meeting could not materialize because the military rulers were not keen for that meeting. India, of course, sharply reacted earlier this month when the verdict was announced against her, sentencing her for 4 years. The sentence has been reduced, but India has, in the statement, the strong statement, said that it was disturbed by the development. We know Aung San Suu Kyi is a person who has deep India connect. She studied here in India. India, of course, is worried about the situation. In fact, the Indian Foreign Secretary had meeting with the chairman of the State Administration Council, who is the person responsible for the coup. And India emphasized on restoration of democracy and backed the ASEAN-led 5-point consensus when it comes to dealing with Myanmar.